So I see the conversation about Goku being a bad martial artist is still going on. So I wanted to add some more of my 2 cents to this conversation. I think that we can all agree that between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, that Dragon Ball as a series is more martial arts focused. Meaning they introduced a lot of concepts that, the audience is able to follow. And we see, the characters execute as they, continue to tell their stories and, go through battle and tournament and all that good stuff, right? Dragon Ball Z is where there's a transition because now you got people coming from outer space or are in space and they got to travel to them. The power system changes a bit because now we have a scouter that can read people's power levels and give you an indication of how strong they are or how weak they are. And the people that are utilizing these devices are more warriors and less martial artists. So now our heroes have to fine tune their skills in order to compete with these people because skill is just simply not enough. Now you have to have enough power to really overcome these people because they are astronomically stronger than enemies that they have faced before. And I think that that's what's predominantly being missed in terms of the narrative surrounding Dragon Ball and why there's such a strength focus because of where the series transitions to. So even with this transition, people seem to forget that it takes skill to pull off the techniques that we see throughout the show. And you still have to have battle IQ to be able to figure out your enemy and basically find a way to defeat them outside of just being stronger than them. I'll use Frieza, for example. When Goku fought him and he's Super Saiyan and he's beating up on him, but then Frieza decides he's going to go full strength, Goku figured out that all I got to do is pretty much stall him out and he will exhaust himself and then basically it's curtain. That's a skill to be able to do that, to be able to read a situation, come up with a strategy, and pull it off and execute it flawlessly. As I said in my last video, it's also a skill to be able to raise your power and augment it beyond your natural means using your ki. It is a skill to be able to fly, to go super speed, to shoot things out of your hands. Like all of these are martial arts skills within Dragon Ball. But the problem is that these warriors can do it too. So it gets kind of convoluted in terms of what is truly skillful when the conversation is predominantly about strength. Even Goku's ultimate technique / form, whatever you want to call it in the anime, which is Ultra Instinct. How much more do they have to give you that he is an excellent martial artist? The pinnacle of martial arts beyond just being disciplined is when your body can navigate on its own in terms of being in a battle. So I don't know about the rest of you, but I'd say that makes him pretty damn skillful. And high key, a martial arts master. But anyway, I mean no disrespect to anybody that feels different, but I do want to know what you guys think in the comments because I think that is a very interesting conversation. So let me know what you think below. Give me a like, give me a follow, all that good stuff. I'll holler at you guys later.